Heidi Klum, the internationally renowned supermodel and television personality, found herself at the center of an unintentional yet memorable moment on a breezy Wednesday afternoon in the bustling heart of New York City. The day had begun with the usual energy the Big Apple is famous for: streets buzzing with life, people moving briskly through avenues, yellow cabs zipping by in organized chaos, and the press, as always, on high alert for the perfect celebrity sighting. And there she was, Heidi Klum, elegant, striking, and always catching the eye, but this time not entirely for the reasons one might expect. Dressed in a stunning long black tuxedo-style dress that combined classic structure with a modern edge, Heidi commanded attention the moment she stepped into view. The dress, a one-sleeved ensemble that fused sharp tailoring with feminine charm, hugged her figure effortlessly. It was a piece that embodied sophistication and strength, mirroring the woman wearing it. But as fate would have it, an unexpected gust of wind took center stage and transformed an ordinary street strut into a viral spectacle. In an instant, the dramatic slit of her dress blew wide open, catching both the cameras and onlookers by surprise. It was a moment where style met reality, and Klum, poised as ever, found herself hastily reaching to close the flapping fabric, attempting to preserve a sense of modesty as the city's wind playfully betrayed her. In that split second, the sharp contrast of her black undergarments against the tailored dress was visible, causing a ripple of amusement and surprise among the small crowd nearby. Two men, seemingly tourists or perhaps just lucky bystanders, looked on with wide smiles as they witnessed the unexpected reveal. Heidi, ever the professional, handled the situation with grace. And rather than succumbing to panic, she did what she's done so effortlessly throughout her career: she smiled. Not just a coy smile of embarrassment, but a big, radiant grin that said she was fully aware of the moment and completely unbothered. This wasn't her first wardrobe mishap, and knowing her history as a lingerie model for world-renowned brands like Victoria's Secret, Intimissimi, and Schemes, she likely saw the humor in it all. She'd strutted in less for thousands of cameras. This was child's play. Her toned and tanned legs, showcased by the sudden movement of the fabric, added to the drama of the moment. The dress, now momentarily open, framed her legs in such a way that it could have easily been mistaken for a planned red carpet moment. Her pointy high heels elevated the entire look, both literally and stylistically, giving her that commanding supermodel presence that has defined her for decades. She completed her look with chic black sunglasses and sparkling diamond earrings, the kind of accessories that speak of old Hollywood glam mixed with modern-day boldness. Even amid the breeze and the flap of fabric, she never lost her composure. It was Heidi being Heidi, a masterclass in handling mishaps with humor, confidence, and elegance. This sighting came just days after she had spent some treasured quality time with her youngest daughter, Lou Samuel, in the same city. It had been a weekend filled with mother-daughter bonding, laughter, and shared moments in the vibrant energy of the Big Apple. Lou, only 15, was already turning heads, not just for being the daughter of a supermodel and a Grammy-winning singer, but for her presence and height. During a casual shopping trip to Sephora, Lou stood tall beside her famous mom, quite literally towering over Heidi's 5'9" frame. It was a stark reminder of how quickly time flies and children grow, especially when raised in the background of fame. Unlike her eldest daughter, Lenny, Lou has grown up more sheltered from the media spotlight. Heidi and her former husband, British singer Seal, had made a conscious effort to give their 4 children a relatively private upbringing, shielding them from the often unforgiving public eye that accompanies fame. Yet as the years passed, the Klum Samuel children began to step out of that shadow, each carving out their unique space in the world, each revealing a blend of talents, passions, and personalities shaped by their iconic parents but distinctly their own. Lou, in particular, has become a quietly fascinating figure. Not one to constantly chase the limelight, she has, however, made increasingly frequent appearances in her mother's social media posts. From snapshots at Coachella to quiet family dinners to candid moments during their travels, Lou has become a recurring star in Heidi's digital diary. And it's not just her height or her lineage that's turning heads, it's the charisma, the poise, and the natural grace she exudes, even in the most casual settings. Earlier this month, Heidi gave fans a rare and intimate glimpse into Lou's blossoming life. In an interview, the proud mom shared that Lu had recently become involved in a slew of extracurriculars at school. She wasn't just dabbling, she was thriving. Lu, it turns out, participates in weekend debate tournaments, where she confidently expresses her thoughts and challenges ideas in front of crowds using both logic and charisma. She's deeply engaged in arts and crafts, bringing her creativity to life in tangible, beautiful ways. She's also a member of her school's choir, blending her voice with others to create something harmonious, much like her father once did on world stages. And while these talents are commendable on their own, Heidi couldn't help but joke that Lu might just be destined for politics. With a twinkle in her eye and a laugh in her voice, she said during an interview with Access Hollywood, "I think she's going to be the president, so watch out." It was a proud mom moment wrapped in humor but rooted in genuine admiration. Heidi continued to gush about Lu's wide range of interests and ambitions, suggesting that her daughter's curious mind and big heart could lead her just about anywhere. But even with these diverse talents, there's one particular path Lu seems intrigued by, a path that mirrors her mother's iconic journey. Heidi shared that Lu has already expressed interest in modeling. Conversation was light but revealing. She's like, "Okay, when can I do this modeling stuff?" Heidi recalled. And I'm like, "You just turned 15. Let's wait a hot minute, you know?" It was a playful yet protective response, one that highlighted the delicate balance of nurturing ambition while also guarding childhood. Heidi knows all too well what that world entails, the pressure, the attention, the scrutiny, and she's in no rush to thrust her daughter into it. Still, the curiosity is there, and given her genes, Lu's potential in front of the camera is undeniable. Of course, modeling runs deep in the Klum family. Heidi's oldest daughter, Lenny, has already made waves in the industry. With more than 1.8 million followers on Instagram, she's crafted her own identity, her own style, and her own space in the fashion world. Her debut wasn't just a quiet step into modeling, it was a full leap. She graced the cover of Vogue Germany, and not alone. In a touching and powerful image, she appeared alongside her mother, the two of them radiating beauty, legacy, and mutual respect. It was a symbolic passing of the torch, a celebration of generational strength and individuality. The modeling bug didn't stop there. Heidi's sons, too, have begun exploring the world of fashion. Her son Henry made his runway debut in Paris, yes, Paris Fashion Week, at just 19. The iconic event, known for attracting the most elite designers and the biggest names in fashion, served as the stage for his first strut, a moment that not only made headlines but also marked a proud milestone in his journey. Meanwhile, Johan, her youngest son, is heading off to college but has expressed an interest in modeling as well. It seems that creativity, confidence, and charm are traits running deep through all four children. Amid all of this, their father, Seal, has also expressed nothing but profound love and awe for his children. In a heartfelt statement he once wrote during Lu's birth, he captured the emotional depth of parenthood in a way that resonates with any loving parent. "It's difficult to imagine loving another child as much as you love your existing children," he wrote. "Where will one find that extra love? If you love your existing children with all of your heart, how then can one possibly find more heart with which to love another?" It was a question every parent quietly asks themselves when expanding their family.